So, what's up, people? This is your boy Bobby G. I'm the same Bobby G as I was before. Haven't changed at all. You know what I mean? Maybe a little bit slower. Maybe a little bit wiser. But I'm still the same. You know what I'm saying? Definitely the same motherfucker. So, let's talk about a guitar. You know what I mean? With all the pleasantries aside, that's what we're here to do. I don't want to take up too much of your precious time. You know what I mean? We only get so much time on this planet. And guitars are what you don't obviously want to hear about, so I'm ready to comply. I'm ready to comply. So anyway, in the early days of the lockdown, like early April 2020, I started seeing all these guitars come up on eBay from like China, you know what I mean, for $20, $19, you know, whatever, you know what I mean? All weird looking kind of guitars, you know what I'm saying? I was like, is this real? Or is this just a scam, you know what I mean? Because I bought a couple of those guitars in the past, and some of them were pretty good guitars, you know what I mean? Messing around with, you know, give us like gifts to friends and things like that, my kids, you know what I mean? All kinds of little cheap guitars, but these are like too good to be true. So I got like this gothic looking guitar for $20, you know what I mean? And that was like in April, and then of course, you know, all hell broke loose. I don't want to go through that because, you know what I mean? You've seen it all, you know what I mean? All the time, man. So, but I do want to tell you about, you know what I mean? When the tracking number comes back over the blip in August, it goes to Houston, Texas, man. I don't live nowhere near Houston, Texas. And it probably wasn't even guitars. Probably like a set of pantyhose or something like that. Who knows, man? You know what I mean? I got fucking scammed, man. And that wasn't the first time I got scammed eBay. Probably not the last. But I got my money back, man. But, you know, unfortunately, that episode, you know, the guitar was only filmed in my head, man. And it let me down, you know what I'm saying? Because I had all these great plans of changing out the pickups and the knobs and the switches. You know, all this stuff. Yeah, I was getting a little teary thinking about it. The guitar wasn't born. It was a stillborn guitar, man. Alright. So anyway, I was at the flea market this morning. I seen this like burly looking motherfucker come out of his van, right? And like I seen he had like 2 or 3 guitars like stashed against like the, you know what I mean, the door of his van, like behind the table. Like he don't really want to sell it, but he's got to sell it. You know what I mean? And of course I pick up on it. I say, hey man, what about them guitars? And I seen amongst them was like the same, at least shape anyway. You know what I mean? Gothic looking guitar that I got, you know what I mean? Didn't get from eBay. You know what I mean? Here it is, man. Turns out to be LTD, and the reason I got it from this guy for $30, $30, big investment at flea market, man, was Johnny Rock. You know, he plays in ESP, LTD too. You know what I mean? This isn't like, you know what I mean, a great guitar, but it's cool. You know what I mean? It's got these. I haven't even plugged it in yet. I don't even know if it works. Yeah, I just got it today. So, you know what I mean? We're gonna put it down in the slab and take a look at it together. How about that? How about that, people? There it is, folks. It's not really black. It's kind of like this charcoal gray. It's obviously not been treated very well. You know how I feel about stickers on a guitar. This is some case candy that just should have stayed in the case, man. I don't even know if it works. I'm gonna plug it in a second. Just give it a real quick. You know what I mean? Let me see if it works. I don't know if this guy just didn't know how to tune a guitar, because I mean, sometimes guitars would go out of tune, where this is like no semblance of tuning. You know what I'm saying? It's got the standard sort of LTD marking. You know what I'm saying? On the 12th fret there. Yeah, let's say it's like the Cheesebird LTD, that, you know what I mean? Like the Goth Junior. Yeah, I don't know how else to say it, you know what I'm saying? And I like it. It's got the ESP pickups if they work. You know what I'm saying? Otherwise, I got a whole bunch of pickups, and we can, you know, proceed with the fancy thing. Otherwise, you know what I'm saying? We'll try to get this sticker off. Machine sticker. Look, it's like in the same place. I wonder if there's a hole underneath here. Like Bobby G Jr. had this shit, man, in one of his episodes. Hey, man, we're just gonna put another sticker back on top of it, man. Yeah, it's still got all of its little, you know what I'm saying, ESP markings on there, man. It's a pretty interesting looking guitar, you know what I'm saying? Johnny Rock swears by these instruments, you know what I'm saying? It's like the lower end discontinued models of the LTD ESPs, man, from China. You know what I'm saying? That's what he uses in the studio. He thinks they're the best. I like that evil kind of shit too, man. I'm an evil motherfucker deep inside. It's got a little pick dispenser. You know what I'm saying? All kinds of picks in here, man. Oh, they're all glued together. It was just a joke, man. No, I don't know. Just stuck in there, man. Some spoods, man. Look, they're all different. You know what I mean? Different varieties and stuff, man. Oh, what a treasure. What a treasure, man. Look at all these pics. This guy must have, like, you know what I mean? Look at that. What does this say? Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. Is that real? Really? Really? Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. This is like, you know what I mean? This was John Lennon's guitar, bruh. And Brosettes. What does this say? They're all Rock and Roll Hall of Fame, man. Oh my God, man. This is like a treasure, man. I'm gonna send it back. Seriously, this guy's got all kinds of cool pics, man. I think I'm gonna take this off, man. Peace be with you, man. I'll see you after I gotta put this. Also, it's got this Dunlop strap. Dunlop strap. Is it? See that? It's like the skull and crossbones. Nice. It's gotta go in the washing machine now. This is lucky. Lucky to be live, man. I don't know, man. You know what I'm saying? $30. You know, it heals the wounds of the coronavirus. Oh, peace be with you. Alright, so before we unstrung it, we plugged it in the amp. It worked. You know what I mean? Good deal. You know, the ESP website, it says this is rosewood. Looks like Pal Ferro to me, folks. You can't fool a fool. Basswood body. You know what I mean? Maple neck. Bolt on. You know what I'm saying? LTD is like the Squire ESP. You know what I'm saying, man? Has some, you know, Chinese built ESP pickups though. You know what I mean? They sounded real clean. Got that, you know what I mean, classic LTD ESP, you know what I mean? Wiring setup. Johnny Rock's guitar the same way. A nice sort of dark gray hardware on here. Got the sticker off, the ESP sticker. I got it back. Piece of wax paper. You know, I'll put that away. Likewise with the Hall of Fame pick dispenser. You know what I mean? Oh my God, man, it was Slash's first guitar, bruh. You know what I'm saying? Just in case I find out I'm blowing somebody famous. You know what I mean? You know what I'm saying? That was on loan, man. It got stolen. So we're going to get all this adhesive off now. You know what I mean? This former obscene stickers. A little bit of goof off. You know what I mean? Keep those strings taped up. Got some low-tack painter's tape. You know what I mean? We're going to keep these rusty strings, you know what I mean? Just because we want to give ourselves tetanus after this show, man. You know what I'm saying? Next week you see me, I'm all, you know what I mean, torn up looking. After my tetanus treatments, man. See when we're all ungoofed, man. Alright, so that goof off, you know what I mean, was really good. Got rid of all the, you know what I mean, all the remnants of all that, you know what I'm saying. Don't, you know, go overboard in this stuff. It's some kind of, you know what I mean, petroleum solvent, so take it off with the alcohol, all the excess, you know, as soon as you can, man. You don't want it, you know what I mean, puddling up. Now, I seen that one sticker that the guy had taken off. It's all scratched up here. I think he took like a Brillo pad or something to try to get it off at one point. So I'm going to get some polished and rubbing compound on there and just, you know what I'm saying. You can't really see it, you know what I mean, on the camera, but it's definitely all scratched there. So I'm going to try to get that scratch off, and I'll see you when I'm unscratched, man. Unscratched fever. So it looks somewhat better. Well, man, Holmes went to work on it with, like, looks like a plastic scouring brush, man. It was pretty ugly, man. Pretty ugly. So next thing we want to do, flip her around, unscrew this guy, and spray some electronics cleaner on these old boys. You know what I'm saying? I'll see when we're all unscrewed. I'll give you a little peek inside at the gizzards. Actually got pretty decent electronics for the Chinese, you know what I'm saying? So I'm going to take this old electronical cleaner and just shoot it right in there. Right in there, you know what I mean? Right in here, you know what I'm saying? While we're moving the pots and the switch around, man. You know what I'm saying? We'll do that real quick. And then I'll be on the way, man. I'll see you in a minute. The electronics all electronic up, man. Switching good. We got the frets all blacked out. Do a little fret job on her now. Sanding block ready to go. Fresh sandpaper on it. So let's even these frets out and then crown. And I'll see you after we, you know what I mean, scrub them up with some mineral oil. steel wool. See you in a minute. We did a nice fret job on her. We got some mineral oil in there after we ground the frets. Applied it with, you know what I mean, some 000 steel wool. Even out those frets, get them nice and sheeny. It's good. Looks good, looks good. So it might be rosewood. I mean, he darkened up considerably. That wood just ate that stuff up, man. Ate that grease up, man. Old mineral Earl, man. So we'll let this sit for about an hour, 2, 3, 4, maybe. You know what I'm saying? Till it's all gone. Then I'll see you then. Hey! Pretty much seeped into it like a dull sort of just crap left over, you know what I mean? The Dead Sea. We're going to coat the rosewood with the butcher's wax. The rest of the body, we're going to give it a good once over with Mom's, man. Maybe a twice over or 3 times over, especially around here. Get that sheen back, popes. Alright, so I'll see you in a minute. We got it brilliantly shining again. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. So right now, before we put, we're going to use the same strings. We're going to peel that tape off. We're just going to take a piece of paper towel, napkin, something like that, and just run some WD-40. You know what I mean? I'm going to get that rust off. Right? Put the bridge back on there. Set the intonation, set the action. And I'll see you for the glamour shots. This guy's gleaming. Here it is, people. Easily one of the top 5 playing electric guitars in my collection. I'm not saying something, people. I got over 100 electric guitars. You know what I'm saying? Just a gorgeous looking guitar, gorgeous sounding guitar. It's got this great chime. You know what I mean? The strings through body really makes it sound real solid. Otherwise, not that bad. You know what I'm saying? Not that bad at all. It's got the ESP tuners. You know what I'm saying? The bolt-on neck. You know what I'm saying? But it's not. You know what I mean? It's not bad. You know what I mean? You know what I'm saying, people? I have to tell you it every time. Anyway, it's a gorgeous guitar. And I can tell you that. You know what I mean? But let's show that to you, man. Because after you see it, and hear it, and know it, then I can truly say to you, look after yourself. Peace be with you. Look after yourself. Peace be with you. Peace be with you. Peace be with you.
Shit, right?
LTD. That's the LTD F-100FM. Eddie Van Halen, rest in peace. A little tribute from the biggest fan, Ricky D. Peace.